It's my breakfast of champions. This is how my day begins. I'm just a nerdy, unemployed guy playing games on YouTube to get by. It's my breakfast of champions.
Bye to that Kabam Jacks guy. We went to the forums looking for his post, but the forums were dry. You guys were busy buying deals in July, saying this is the day the flannel dies. This'll be the day the flannel dies. We're gonna watch the live stream together, guys. Here we go.
Marvel Contest of Champions, hanging out with you here, Summoners, as well. We'll get into more details about all of that at a later time, but again, what I want you to know and what I want you to take away from all of this is that don't worry. You will be meeting your new community manager at the end of the stream, and I promise we are leaving you in good hands. We would never leave you in the lurches that way. But if this is your first time here, ever, hanging out at a stream, I'm going to be honest, it's going to be a weird one for you. It's going to be a weird energy to come into. There's going to be some content that maybe flies over your head, but please pop off in the chat and let me know where in the world you are tuning in from. We would love to see where you guys are at this point in time. Sorry, I need to find my mouse. We've got the Netherlands here. We got Dusty Big Busty in Memphis, Tennessee. We got Mumbai. We got Blazaria in Scotland. We got the UAE represented, Slovakia, England, even the far-off land of Utah. Bowtie John, I see you there. Welcome on in. One of my favorite things, and it's always been one of my favorite things, is to see how we pull people together from all around the world. So thank you wherever you are for tuning in today, hanging out with me, my friends in this room, and the other summoners in chat. I appreciate you. Before we dive into the show, and it's a great show, because we'll be talking about July stuff. We're talking about event quests and side quests. We're talking about Patriot and the leader coming to the contest. We're going to be talking about the Alliance War Encounter Showcase, Murder World's incursions, the narrative roadmap for the second half of the year. I will be giving you a fond farewell, and we will be talking about what you're going to do for your next giveaway as well. But before we get there, let's go over the ground rules, everybody. If you know it, please say it with me, because there's only one rule, and it is don't be a
dick.
Jerk.
Don't be a dick.
It should be easy. It's
What's
one
up, Debo?
rule. So simple, so easy to remember, so simple to follow. This is a game. It's meant to be fun. I have been so fortunate in the last 2 years to spend my time making fun for people. And that's incredible. Not many people can say that. And you all are here because you love a thing, and some of you probably mostly for free stuff. But you're here because you enjoy a game. It's supposed to be a good time. I understand that you're passionate and sometimes that becomes frustration. I totally get that. And that's totally valid. But this is not the appropriate space for that. This is a space for people to come together, enjoy each other's company, and have a fun time.
Holy shit, this is what you
and
meant.
Marvel things and superheroes, all right? It's going to be a good time. Now, if you choose to break our one and only rule, don't worry. We got mods hanging out in the chat. The mods are here to keep us safe. They're here to keep the chat flowing. They're here to take questions for Q&A, which we will have throughout the show. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, please tag @KabamTwitchED or @Kabam
What's
in
up,
the
Billy?
chat. And we'll try and get some
Dragoon?
of the questions right.
Debo?
Of
Hey,
course,
guys.
please keep them
I'm just going to
topical. If
listen
you're
for the
asking
first
about
little bit.
nerfing
I got to go
Hercules,
make a
which
coffee.
is not an actual
I
thing,
can't be live long. I got
and
shit
that's
to do
not
today.
anywhere near the topic of the show. We're probably just not going to address that one. I hope that that's obvious. But again, shout out to our mods, and yeah, if you're in here acting up, being nuts in the chat, going off, the mods are going to help you find the door, which seems like a really silly thing to do, especially when we're giving out free stuff, sort of, at the end of the show. All right. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you all are doing well. I've already seen our mods mute a bunch of people or delete comments and stuff. So like, I hope you guys are
What's going on, Wolf?
Thanks for behaving. Thank you, mods. Okay, without further ado, let's dive on into the show. We are going to get things started with our July event quest titled Stern Minds Prevail. The Battle Realms premier prison facility, known as The Raft, goes into lockdown as unusually high gamma radiation is detected. The summoner arrives to help, only to be met by Elijah Bradley, aka Patriot, who is having a boatload, boat puns, of troubles of his own.
Very minimal, Wolf, very minimal, but I was thinking about buying one deal.
Of the leader. Hopefully the arrival of Chilth will help keep the inhabitants of this cage from going green with gamma. But how long will it be until the whole prison breaks? Find out in Stern Minds Prevail. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So that is Stern Minds Prevail. Again, we'll be talking to Tyler, the creative writer, in a short period here. But a shout out to the inclusion, the
just for like 12 days, Dalton,
of Chilth, a MCOC original character whose origin story comes from combating gamma radiated mutants, etc., and they're coming back in this. Ooh, love it when it ties back together that way. We also have a side quest this month titled Deadpool and Wolverine Alpha Fight.
Let's see the
Arcade
Deadpool side quest. Let's go.
And with him, the Murder Worlds, assassination theme parks designed to entertain and eviscerate in equal measure. The ever-evolving Murder Worlds have popped up all over the battle realm, but Arcade isn't here to simply ply his trade as the world's most exciting assassin for hire. He's got his own game to play, and the only high score worth chasing is how many champions his Murder Worlds can put in the ground every month. Will the champions of the contest come
I
out
love
on
that
top by
8-bit
playing
Weapon
Arcade's
X. That's
game,
so good.
or will our heroes and villains be forced to work together in the hopes of toppling Arcade's lethal circus? Woo! Alpha Fight. Get excited for that. That one, in terms of structure for your side quest, we've talked a lot about this with the new saga, how simplicity, approachability, all of these things are key components in what the game team is trying to accomplish right here. So, for Alpha Fight, a side quest, very simple. It's going to be very, very similar to an event quest. There's going to be narrative across each of the maps. You're going to get a new map each week for 4 weeks.
Yo, Simon, what's going on? Can I raise the volume on the stream? It's pretty loud, bro.
And solo objectives. The objectives
like really loud. It's louder than I am.
With them cosmetic
I
items,
can though.
Whereas the solo events are going to be your source of Mysterium. So
I did this on the fly, so I'm just getting shit. Yo, Flava J.
And a treat
yeah.
that we get additional narrative in the contest for a month. Ooh, ooh. Next up, we are going to be talking about Patriot, the first champion to come to the contest this month. Of course, if you missed it, Patriot and the leader are going to be your headliners for the month. Patriot looks very cool, but to speak to it with as much knowledge as possible, we are going to hand things over to Karate Mike here to give you a first look at the kit and ideal rotation of Patriot. Take it away, Karate Michael.
To begin, knock the opponent down to gain your precision passive. Focus on your light attacks to build your combo, and gain your resolve debuffs. In an ordinary matchup, launch your special 1 to dump your power and gain even more combo. Then, build to just under 3 bars of power, and when ready, charge your heavy to perform a reversal and gain your fury. Then, immediately use your special 2 to inflict your rupture debuffs, and if the opponent isn't already knocked out, you can launch another special 1 to inflict additional physical vulnerability and take advantage of that big fury passive. Now, keep in mind, he gains a vigilance passive on well-timed blocks, and gains a steadfast passive when he has enough debuffs, allowing him to block unblockable attacks. And if you're fighting a champion with a lot of non-damaging debuffs, each time they end for any reason, he'll
probably
gain
due to the Weapon X
debuff,
movie. Exactly.
allowing him to
I bought
rush
it.
to
Well,
that special
100%.
2 and perform that reversal much quicker. So, keep an eye on those debuffs and take advantage of those reversals when you can.
And a big thank you to Karate Mike for that. Again, if you want all the best content with a ton of extra personality, go and check out YouTube. Karate Mike 415 over there, and you'll find some great stuff, some very knowledgeable things. Of course, we sat down with Karate Mike and said, hey, what makes Patriot so unique? And Mike said this: he's the first champion in the game to use the new reversal mechanic. The easiest way to describe it is sort of like an auto block that also knocks the opponent down. He's a skilled champion who feeds on non-damaging debuffs while reducing the potency of inequity and weakness debuffs, and he uses his combo meter as in a unique way that grants him a lot of tools for dealing with some nasty science threats. When we're asking, hey, what's he going to provide a counter to? Where are we going to see this happen? Mike said pretty much every aspect of his kit has everything you need to counter Photon. Vigilance on a well-timed block, the ability to block unblockable specials, seems counterintuitive linguistically, but that's okay. Weakness while blocking when she's in pure light, and using her debuffs to his advantage while working around inequity. And where do we see them thriving in the contest? Karate Mike had this to say: he'll definitely have his uses as a defender, but Patriot is looking to be a pretty strong and consistent attacker, especially against science champions with lots of non-damaging debuffs. I think he'll find most of his usage in War and Battlegrounds, where he can take advantage of debuffs to ramp faster, and specifically as one of the top Photon counters. He also has the potential to ramp his damage very high, and he's extremely tanky, making him a strong option for long-form content as well. So that is your first look at Patriot. Please sound off if you all are pumped up for Patriot to join the contest this month. He will be available in pre-release bundles on July 12th. And in Crystals and Arenas on July 18th. Again, keep an eye out for Patriot. Very, very cool. Again, art team absolutely crushing all of the small details in this visual kit as well. A shout out to everybody who worked on this champion. He looks super, super awesome. But without further ado, let's move on here to chat about Leader. Again, we sent our best to Karate Mike, who came back with an incredibly informative video. Both the deep dives for Patriot and Leader will be available on the official Marvel Contest of Champions YouTube page this weekend. Saturday for Patriot, Sunday for the Leader, so make sure to go and check those out. But for now, we're going to hand things back to Karate Mike to chat about the Leader's ideal rotation.
To begin, focus on your light attack to inflict your Spectre and Wither debuffs. While the opponent is on top of the green door, they'll act more aggressive, so take advantage of easy intercepts and special baiting. Your Wither and Spectre will keep ability power gain and regen under control. And yes, this includes Mystic Dispersion. As your Gamma Radiation climbs to 100, the green door will open and you'll gain your Furies. Build toward your special 3 while keeping the opponent on top of the open door so they take bursts of instant degen. And then, launch the special while the door is open to gain more Furies, inflict a degen vulnerability, and a degen debuff. If the door closes and the opponent isn't already knocked out, just repeat the process until they are. Now, if you're up against an opponent with passive power gain, you might want to go for your special 2 to keep your Withers topped off and take advantage of your power dissolve. This will deal damage based on the power lost on the opponent. And hey, the Leader has some very potent heal reversal. So, if the opponent has some aggressive regen, you can stack your Spectres and use your special 1 to grant a Vitality passive and make their regen stronger. That way, you can reverse it even further. Just make sure you stay aggressive.
And that is your first look at Leader, who again looks very cool. Now I want to address some comments. One from Parker Beaver that says, Leader's weird looking. And then we have another one here from Jax1211, my favorite number, of course, who says, looks like someone put a ring on a potato. So both funny. But I gotta say this, when I heard that Leader was being added to the contest, any of my exposure to Leader, I've been like, yeah, he's a very unique looking character, a little like from a different era of comics, certainly. And I was like, I'm curious to see how he's gonna look in our game. But the game team took that design, and he looks super cool. Like the colors on the suit, all of the color palette for that one for me really pulls it together. Looks really, really cool, all things considered. Potato with the belt on it is very funny. Okay, we're going to chat a little bit more about the leader here because Mike had a lot to say. The leader has a super interesting mechanic called the green door. The green door is an area in the middle of the field that starts closed and opens when the leader reaches enough gamma radiation charges. The green door is where the leader works his magic, making the opponent more aggressive and punishing them with instant degen once it's open. Aside from bringing the door with him, he has a very consistent way of dealing with aggressive regeneration and passive power gain. He inflicts lots of Wither and Spectre debuffs, and his damage output spikes heavily in matches where he can use either of those defensive mechanics to his advantage. He actually increases the opponent's regen rate on his special 1.
Actually, I did that wrong. Sorry.
Karate Mike seems to...
Gary, so they're bringing in new controls, yeah, new mechanics, always. They don't fix anything and they bring new shit in. Gary, I have been on the road so much. I've been out of town for like 2.5 weeks. More than that, actually. It's been almost 3. So I've 2.5 is almost 3. I've been away for a long time, and I work at 4 o'clock today here in the restaurant. I've really been doubling down, trying to catch up and get ahead of the game and keep stacking paper. So I have been super busy. And backs to Flannel Jacks. Here we go.
His opponent.
We'll chat after.
On points through different means.
As we listen.
Of course, make some noise if you are excited to see the leader joining the contest in July. Again, very nefarious looking.
Oh, look what we got.
Also super cool. Even the lighting effects going as far as
busy
like,
is
the green
good.
Glow on the
Busy's
ground,
expensive,
everything like that. It's
but also
so cool.
lucrative and good.
Of all of the
so a little bit of
champion
everything.
requests I've seen, the leader's in that conversation relatively frequently. So hopefully for someone out there, this is your favorite character finally coming to the contest. I am hopeful for you. Pick up the leader in pre-release bundles on July 23rd and arenas and crystals on July 25th. As always, check in game. So that's your first look at the leader. Again, deep dives available Saturday and Sunday on our official MCOC YouTube page, and check out Karate Mike 415 on YouTube for a little extra personality with a whole bunch of knowledge. Thank you, Kung Fu Michael. All right, gang, July marks the start of some very fun content. Of course, we are bringing back the Alliance War Encounter Showcase. Of course, putting a spotlight on some of our previous metas that should bring together some nostalgia, but also a chance for people who aren't highly engaged in Alliance Wars to access some content that should be fun for them. Now, we've made some changes. This one will be spotting Ex Magica. It should be available starting next week. We have updated the rewards. We have decreased energy cost. We've shifted around some of the buffs, and we've avoided particularly prickly defenders. Of course, Ex Magica in Alliance Wars had its ups and downs. Let me tell you, do I ever know about that? But the team is very cognizant of where those pain points are and attempted to create a very handcrafted, bespoke piece of content for you all using the basis of Ex Magica. And I think you guys are going to look forward to a lot of the changes, and you're going to really, really enjoy them. So again, we're avoiding bullseye in there. You know what I mean? That's what we're doing. So look forward to the Alliance War Encounter Showcase number 2 when that starts this week. But that's not all, because we also have our arcade games incursions, and I provide a little slideshow here. Both of these things have been covered, and if you guys were here in the last couple of streams, we had John join us, who sat down and detailed some of these things. So if we pull it up, thank you very much, James. We have the arcade games, aka Murder World Incursion, starting July 10th and running through August 4th. Again, we went through most of these details in previous streams, so this shouldn't be super new, but to go over some of the highlights as we dive in here. We will be taking down regular incursions starting on Monday, only to allow us to bring back these specific incursions on Wednesday, July 10th. Again, for incursions specifically, we have to take the whole game mode down to add changes to it and then bring it back up. So that should be fun.
What's up, Larry?
And then Incursions for Murder World specifically
There's too
will
much
end on
content,
August
is
4th
all I'm saying.
before
Too
coming
much
back as
content.
regular incursions, carrying forward a lot of the updates and improvements for Friday, August 7th. I have a whole post for this ready to go, and it'll be posted on the forums and linked in our Discord after this stream. So look forward to that, everybody. It's going to have all the details you need. It's going to have reward charts and everything like that as well. So these are some of the updates that you are going to see. Excuse me. Overseer and Shocker are your new featured bosses, and as a result, your new theme zones will be Science and Tech. A reward retune has taken place.
Oh,
previously with this
Magnetron crystals,
sector.
love it. Let's go.
You needed to go through, I believe, 25
Can I get a kiss,
zones
little mama?
to get the full usage out of it. And we've identified that as a big pain point. So as a result, the Magnetron crystals are available in zones 1 to 10, and your top rewards are in zones 1 through 15. So at zone 15, you will find 10 7-star Saga Sig Stones and a 6-star Saga Rank Up Gem 4 to 5. Hold on, let me drink coffee. It's still early. To speak generally about tuning changes, it's going to be more difficult earlier on, but easier overall. If I remember correctly, the tuning for the first zone is akin to previously zone 6, but the tuning of zone 15, where you need to be to get all of your rewards, is equal to zone 19's tuning. So again, you're not looking at the difficulty spike or continuation all the way from zones 20 to 25. You're going to get there. It's going to be a good balance, we think. We're going to continue to iterate on this. John's been very, very clear, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm going to continue to try and present that message that we are learning, we are developing, we are analyzing, we're taking into consideration feedback and data. So we think that this is going to be a great, great step moving forward in reiterating on the previous challenge incursions. And I think that we're going to find a healthy balance on this one. As always, if it's way too easy this time around, we're going to bump it up a little bit. But I'm excited for the changes coming to this one. I think you guys are going to enjoy it as well. There is a couple of lists of defender buffs, updates, removals, and defender removal lists. Those will all be available in the Discord and on the forums shortly. So, again, if you guys are chasing that Captain Marvel for the Murder World's Saga, you're going to want to get in there and get those.
I got her yesterday.
Magnetron crystals. But again, remember, you get some wiggle room. I believe you have 4.
I popped 10
of
of the Magnetron crystals and got 7-star cap yesterday.
To acquire that 7-star. So, shout out to Black Adam letting everybody know Spain 0, Germany 0. So if you're into the Euros, James, how do you feel about that?
Don't mind it.
Doesn't mind it. All right, good. James is paying attention. Fenton, what about you? Come on, Spain. All right, cool. You have the official takes of all the people behind the board that care about
right, Billy?
football.
How they switched
all right,
that?
Let's get back to video games. All right, that is everything for the...
I forgot about that, Billy. I should go look at my baby account.
We're going to show you here in this moment for Murder World's Incursions. Look forward to that starting again next Wednesday. I'm stoked for you guys to get your hands on those changes. I think as much fun as it is to show you guys something brand new, there's a certain spot within
I didn't mean to fight with Nick Fury right here either.
It takes additional pride in learning and developing and reiterating, changing things to help find that happy medium for everybody. So I'm excited for you guys. Without further ado, let's move along to our next segment. Please help me in welcoming back a guest who I've always enjoyed having here, bringing their own excitable energy. Please welcome back to the show, Tyler, the senior creative writer.
Oh, hello. I've been here the whole time.
Hello, hello.
How
Is
are
that
you?
your official title? Senior creative writer?
Principal creative writer.
I didn't even know that was a title we could have.
It wasn't. I had to make them create it so I could get promoted to it.
That sounds honestly very like you. Everybody say hey to Tyler. Tyler, we've had you join us 3 times now. Twice for Narrative Roadmap beats, and once for the 9 days of giveaways.
Yes.
But if anyone doesn't know, what do you do here?
Well, what I usually do here is a mix of things. I'm writing a lot of your mass messages, some of your release notes, all the EQ dialogue for pretty much 10 out of 12 months of this year. I think I've been on that. Act 8.3, 8.4, 9.1 dialogue coming up. So words. If you're reading words, 9.1 exists as a concept. I'm allowed to say that
Leaks.
much.
I told them when we booked you. I was like, Tyler's a wild card. We don't even know what he's gonna say. What if he leaks stuff and then took 30 seconds?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm really bad at keeping secrets. I'm currently like into 2025 story writing right now, and I keep forgetting how time works.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what's out, what's not out. So if you see me in Discord, real good chance that I'm gonna mess something up. It's fun for me. It's good times.
And I mean, honestly, before we even get started, I've seen a lot of like strange conversation around the game is on it's on a decline. It's on its way out. Tyler's writing for 2025.
Jackson's got some really good socks on today.
Here,
not need to worry
happy to be here on the final day of the Sinister Sentinel sideshow sale.
Not anymore.
No?
Not the final day anymore. We'll talk about that.
Nope, they extended it. If you guys didn't notice, they extended it a couple days.
Shout out to Dark Phoenix 369 who says future superintendent Tyler.
I mean, we can only hope.
Tyler.
I'll work on it. I put the pal in Principal.
Okay,
yeah,
so
I'm here to talk story.
we're here to
I'm
talk
gonna look at my baby account right now,
The narrative roadmap has existed in some capacity. One way or another over a vast number of years. So what's the main purpose? Why are we bringing people together to talk about the narrative rolling forward?
Right, so what we've done in the past is we've had amazing polished videos by great performers. We've had Max, we've had Gabe, we've had like comic covers related stuff, a lot of stuff going on. I am here to lower the bar of expectations
Generic
of what I will
bearded
be
nerd,
presenting
that's
as, but
friggin'
we're still going to give you a lot of info, stuff you can theory craft, you can make your little charts, guess who's coming up. I want you to be engaged, thinking about who's coming to the contest, why they're coming in, what type of exciting stories we have for you, because we got a lot of exciting stories.
My tablet to charge.
In July, we got double story. We got double story. We got Leader and Patriot, and then we got Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
I can't get my tablet to charge, guys, so
Deadpool
there's not going to be much gameplay on the screen
Let's
today.
go.
Because this is the best chat ever. I want to say thank you everyone for coming for the chat. It's my favorite chat. And no one in it ever hit skip on dialogue, which is my favorite part about them.
100%. We actually have that stats for we track the Twitch names and the accounts, and then we got that information for sure.
But yeah, so what we're going to do today is
I used to read, now I'm not
just enough
interested.
information where it feels like you might have something, but not so much information that you can ever be 100% certain, as is our whims. So that's what we're going to be doing.
Yeah, so previously we brought in, we've approached this a number of different ways. Like we've said, different iterations of this over time. What did we do last time? We had some comic covers, and I think we just gave narrative blurbs, correct? Oh, no.
We
removed nouns?
Last time we removed nouns from the titles. So this time I still want to give you the titles for stuff. I still want to give you hints for things. We found a different workaround. The removing the nouns caused a couple of the titles to come out different than I would have wanted.
The train job.
The train job
springing to
really
minds.
needed that noun, we found out.
Yeah.
So I have engaged in the ancient art of anagrams.
Anagrams!
Yeah.
Again, as we are about to dive into this, it is one of my favorite things to see from you all. The theory crafting. We've seen charts, we've seen maps, we've seen predictions. I love to see that stuff. So if you guys have ideas, throw them in chat today and let us know in your own spaces. Come to the Discord, come to the forums, post on socials. We're paying attention. We always think it's super cool. We have a brand new Discord. We've got over 32,000 people in there right now. It's a very fun spot. I'm in there. Tyler's in there, usually daily. I'll be in there later today. So again, let us know who you think's coming. We're going to give you a little bit of info about each month's narrative, and again, from that, that's how we introduce all of our characters. That's your first touch with them most times as well. If you guys have any questions as we go through for Tyler in terms of writing narrative, again, knowing that he has a ton of hands on most of the narrative beats in the show.
Guys, by the way,
in the contest, please tag @KabamTwitchD or @Kabam. We'll see if we can pull some questions in there. Tyler, ready to go?
I am. I think we're going to get it warmed up by showing you July. Things you already know.
Sure.
That way you can get a handle on it.
Yeah, because again, the anagrams, and we got another couple of little things here to tie things together.
I'm going to mute this for a second. They haven't talked about it yet, but if you guys look on the website, the deals are extended. They were supposed to end today, so all the 4th of July deals have been extended. I could not access the tiered deals on any of my accounts for the last 2 days, and that could be the reason why they extended it, because as I put a comment into our Discord, I was like, look, I can't find those tiered deals. I got the 750 and then it disappeared. I do not think that that was intended, and I think that they extended the deals because it disappeared. So, yeah. There you go. That's my prediction.
Just a bunch of meat. But so yeah, Stern Mind Prevails, Lavender Misprints, and if you look at the background,
I put that back on, and he said
nice
just a bunch of meat.
Calming colorscape, and that's going to be very important because if you notice, that colorscape directly corresponds to some of the champions we have coming out.
We are using colors, all right? We're going back to elementary school, primary school for some of you. That accent didn't align. Disregard that part, but just take the words, not the sounds. And we're going to colors here, all right? So you can see very clearly we have the colors of our champions represented. So we are giving you a small narrative blurb here and there. We're giving you an anagram, and we're giving you color palettes.
Stupid, Minnow,
Put
but they
all
came
the pieces
back,
together.
which is
I
funny.
know you are smart. We say this all the time. There's
Came
a
back
reason you're
this morning.
summoners and not dumminers. All right. Moving on to August here. Your first attempt, basically, at really putting the pieces together.
Yeah.
Tyler?
Now, I will let you know that the titles of these won't necessarily help you a lot in knowing what's going on with the story.
It's a piece.
But the words of this title do translate to Ditto Cheeks Frowner, a term we are all well familiar with. We use it daily almost.
Right. So you brought this to me, and I thought that this was super funny, super interesting, because some people don't know this is a super iconic moment from the comics where Beta Ray Williams said Ditto Cheeks Frowner.
Yeah.
Right?
That's how you refer to him if you don't know him that well, is Beta Ray Williams.
Yeah, well, I try to be,
Respectful. So
yeah,
we do see
cordial.
some colors in the scape there. Yeah, no, it's not. That's a fake quote.
That's important because people will come and yell at me. Listen,
Ditto
satire's
Cheeks
a
Frowner.
thing. Don't yell at me.
Yeah. So this month we are going to have, just check my notes here, a Cosmic
Here,
and a
I'm
Mystic
alive. Been
coming
so
up.
busy, it's ridiculous.
So we know some of the colors. We've got some other colors in there.
Go-
This is
oh,
going to be dealing with
baby
every year we
account
try to do
level
a
up,
couple
58,
ongoing
let's go.
arcs of story. So this is going to be kind of wrapping up a lot of the World Tree story that we've seen before. For those
I think we
unfamiliar,
got another mastery point on
with
the
the
baby
Battle
account
Realm,
right there.
a bunch of Galactuses came. They needed to eat something. They planted a world cosmic seed on the old battle world that grew into a world tree. Parts of the battle realm are regrowing, changing, shifting. A lot of power represented. So this really important element
Fighting
of the
Fenrir.
battle realm is going to be interacted with. We got Beta Ray coming in. We've
Nice.
got another champion coming in that I came
C-Rob,
this
what's up,
close to
dude?
saying just now. I'm not good at not telling you things. And yeah, it's just going to be a really exciting thing. And you can see some colors gently swirled in there that you can start guessing with.
So again, I put one of our 3D models here of Mr. William. And is William his first name or his last name?
His first name's Beta.
That's confusing because that's not a name. Comics are weird. But
You go by Flannel Jax and you're judging names now.
yeah, but Jax is a name.
And you are flannel often.
Exactly.
I
So,
take it back. I take it back.
We've got Beta Ray Bill here looking good. If you wanted to, you could then take those colors and be like, removing that. What are the remaining colors? What are we looking at here? So that's August, everybody.
Yeah, especially if the money
I've
deals
seen
were still
some fun
available.
guesses in the chat. Keep it going, everybody. Keep it going. And we're going to move along to September here.
Ooh. Now,
Good luck.
This one's really important. So I couldn't anagram this one. Our darling, charming quest lead there, Max, helped write the title for this one. It's in Latin. Latin doesn't anagram super well, so I've just alphabetized the letters. All the letters are in alphabetical order now. A lot of U's in there.
Probably gonna get
so best of
Aries
luck
if it's
piecing
in
together the
Latin. I don't
on
know
this
why
one,
I
but
would
it is
think
a
that,
fun
but-
September story. It's going to be a very exciting and very villainous. I might even be in a villainous mood representing a darker timeline here today.
We are in the darkest timeline.
We are, in
after all.
fact, in one of the darkest timelines. What up? God, that's a lot of face on camera. I'm just going to say it so others don't
got a
have
lot
to.
of face,
I
that's
got
all
a lot
right.
of face.
Embrace
God, I
it.
hate
Yeah,
fighting
it's
Mordo
a lot of
sometimes.
face.
Someone
More
just spit it out.
More
You're
room
you,
for
and
whatever
that's all we
faces
can ask
do.
of you to do.
Yeah. Anyways, so we're going to be going forward with this. It's a very
that power
exciting month
gain.
for
What a
September.
dickbag,
It's
dude.
villains
Just
just
stupid.
absolutely going on out. Every boss for this one's going to be one of the major villains of the Marvel Universe. Really fun writing this one. A lot of monologues. You get a lot of monologues in a room full of villains. I'll say that
That's
much.
what I like. I feel like I don't monologue enough. That being said, I just spoke for 30 minutes
Tell you what,
uninterrupted.
later, and I'm the one who gets to decide this. You can
Long
have
shot
a
is
monologue if
broken.
you like.
Woo!
Yeah.
Also worth noting, boom,
Oh,
Shafra.
look. We are giving you so much. We're so good to you folks. You turn around there, we are being good to you. That's what we're doing right here.
Oh, he just
So,
quoted
yeah,
freaking
we do have
Shorzy.
Shafra coming up there. You can see on the comic behind you.
Oh, you know,
I
I'm just
love
gonna
the
be
thing
there
that
in the
I-
morning,
I'm
you're gonna
making
wake
the
up, and there I
camera have to
am,
go
being
wide
good
if
to
it
you.
doesn't work. You can leave your hand.
Fucking,
It's fine.
you
It's
know
in there.
they're
We'll just keep going
Canadian.
between our faces.
Over
It's
here
so nice to
quoting
look at.
Shorzy, bud.
Yeah, so we have Shafra coming out, but who are those other colors? What's going to be coming with that? What big villain has that kind of colorscape to them? And can I buy them as an action figure? Because I love buying these characters as toys. You've seen my desk. It is a collectible sideshow there.
It's a lot. Every square inch of real estate is a collectible. It's very fun though. I want to shout out to everybody in chat, hanging out, participating, guessing along, playing along, inquiring, asking great questions. I'm seeing that the mods have to be super busy. I'm looking at you here, Stormfront. I'm seeing a ton of like timeouts and mutes and deleted comments. I hope everyone's just being chill, all right? The mods have like a lot to deal with here. If we can stop... If we can stop making their lives more difficult, I would really appreciate it.
It'd be fun. It's nice to be nice. It's actually less effort and more fun.
Yeah. Kindness is free, everybody. All right, let's hop back in here. That's September for you all. Is there anything else we wanted to add before rocking into the best month of the year?
We got villains. We got your Summoner's Choice champion there, and it's not Blob. What up? I actually voted for this one. I was happy.
You voted for Shathra?
Eventually.
Justice for Ruby Thursday.
I started my vote with Ruby's Thursday.
And that
will be
not yet. C-Rob at the end.
Is slowly going to turn into my Spider-Punk.
Definitely love Ruby Thursday.
But we'll see what we can do. I only have so much control
Ruby Sunday
over all
is
of
from
the narrative
the
of
new
story.
Doctor.
Absolutely. All right, let's rock on to October again.
I just randomly swiped back and I didn't swipe back.
Ooh, Roofer's Rush.
Yeah. I am so excited for this Halloween story. Each year we try to do some big Halloween stuff.
How did
Last
that hit
year
me, bro?
we
Are
had
you
some
joking?
full-on. It was Morbin time. We had Werewolf by Night. We had some big,
I didn't want a special
classic
3. I wanted a
horror movie
special 2.
monsters coming in. This year we are keeping those horror vibes. We're going full-on. Once arcade games wrapped up, there might be a couple abandoned amusement parks in the battle realm that folks are going to have to go through. I'll let you know, you're going to be helping out Jessica Jones solve a mystery.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you're telling me there's mysteries.
There's mysteries.
There's spookums.
There's
Sorry, C-Rob. They
and
told you early about it.
there's
They
amusement
said that it
parks.
was going to be
There's
at
an
the end.
amusement park.
Fun fact. Prior to the pandemic, I worked as a character at a haunted amusement park.
Well, you're going to be very
He literally
happy with
just
this.
said character.
One of my favorite things in the world is a commitment to absurdity. You can tell that by looking at my face. And what I really like about that is just like an amusement park is just millions of dollars to take money from you in a way that's absurd. And it's my favorite thing in the world. So there's going to be so many amusement park shout-outs. This one I actually got through, spoilers for some story. There's some song parody stuff in here, and if anyone wants to put it to music later, legally I can't, but hey, fandom's a wonderful thing.
That's right.
Shout out to everybody who just decided to list their favorite amusement parks.
Yes.
That's been fun. And Treybone, yes, Canada's Wonderland.
Good
Canada.
times.
Roofer's Rush. You got some fun colors here. I'll be honest, I know who these champions are, and they are super cool.
Yeah, it's really good. I want to note too, for these colorscapes, like it's not necessarily left and right, top and bottom. Like I did a mix them. I did a lot of stuff. I was using my tablet with some Procreate on there, and you see me lately in Discord. I've also been doodling champions, so I love to pick up a pencil and do some doodles. And these were so calming and nice to make. I just mixed the characters around.
It's very
I
colorful.
disassociated. I listened to some playlists. Is this what we were talking about today? People are excited.
I mean, they need to know how the sausage is made. It was very fun for me to
come on.
receive
How does that
messages
heavy
from
not
you that
land?
were just
What a
colors.
bunch of shit.
I was like, all right.
Just this was me like, hey, this is what
Works
we're
for
doing.
me.
Like, yeah, great. So start putting some stuff together on there.
Tomorrow?
I'm seeing some guesses. I'm seeing
I'm off
some fun
work.
guesses.
I
Some fun
purposefully
ones.
did
I'll
not
be
pick up a
honest,
shift tomorrow
one
so
of
I could
you
watch
got
the
one of
pay-per-view.
them right.
You'd have to Google it, buddy.
Good
I'm
luck.
working.
Yeah.
I'm working
All
5
right.
screens
Rocket
right
on
now.
I can tell you the classes. I don't know if I've been telling the classes.
Just in October.
Just October.
Yeah, they got enough for the other ones.
Yeah, we got Cosmic Tech. We got Cosmic and Tech coming up in October.
Very cool. That'll help you as well. We're giving you little breadcrumbs, everybody. Pull it all together here.
Now, November, you're going to notice a color palette. This is 2 champions.
Yeah.
It is
Just very similarly
This
colored,
is
I
not
suppose.
actually a live feed of the sky in Vancouver. This is, in fact, the champions for November. November is going to be, again, talking about those big story arcs and stuff going
Sure.
on.
Hit me with it.
So the start of the year, we saw Manhattan come back. It used to just be Hell's Kitchen. We have now a new Manhattan that was taken over by Bullseye to flush people out.
New Manhattan.
That was where Arcade has set up all of the stuff that we're currently enjoying right now for the arcade
Wait,
games.
Money in the Bank is today?
And we're going to finish off that
Oh,
story
that's a
in
bummer. I work
November.
today.
And spoilers if you haven't read the story yet, but you have. You read it first day. You never hit skip. You're the best type of people. Is that Mojo is finally going to be claiming we're going to enter Mojo Hatton.
Fun.
And we're going to get a Mystic and a
wordplay.
Mutant. And we're going to learn hand spikes while we're there.
Sorry, I'm
There's
distracted
some
by
weird,
chat.
there's some
Saturday,
weird
There's some,
shit.
tomorrow.
There's some weird
7
chat, but shout out to the
Eastern,
people
so
who
6 our
guessed
time.
Elsa and also Blastoise.
Oh, man, they got it right. Oh,
Pay-per-views
well,
are always
might as well
on
put 'em up
Saturday,
screen,
dude.
Chad.
It's Friday, right? Today's Friday?
So this is cool. Learn hand spikes. Again, inspired. The story will be inspired by a volleyball coach down on his luck, working back through Mojo Hatton. He wants to get out there and learn hand spikes.
That's how you got to do. Yeah. And then it's one of the chillier months, but the cold never bothered me anyway, so it's fine.
Well played.
Thank you.
Do we have classes for this month?
We do. Do you want to know? Tell you what, they've been getting a
Whisper
lot.
them to me.
Both classes start with the letter M.
Okay. Well, I mean that.
No. Let's pretend like I made it sneaky.
Sure.
Let's
very
make
sneaky.
them feel smart.
Clobber
Make
and
them
Time put
feel-
it in the chat immediately. Like, I don't know that they even waited to hear you say it. They just had it there.
Yep.
All right, everybody. Hopefully that breadcrumb doesn't lead you exactly where you
That's
need
not
to
a
go.
breadcrumb. I'm leaving full loaves.
It's just beating someone over
There's
the
a
head with a
bakery
dough
behind me.
ball right now. Nuts. All right. Anything else we need to know about November?
I will say, coming up on the videos, I've been getting permission to get some big stuff on videos. So always watch the videos on the big narrative beat videos. There's some fun stuff coming up.
We got some cool ones coming up too. I know that we've been talking about them.
I'm very excited.
One coming up at the beginning of August.
Yep.
And one a little further than that.
Yeah, there's there's
Two in
always
August?
we have an amazing animation team. Shout out to all you folks that I don't know if legally I'm allowed to know which company it is, but it's great. They're great. Our vendors are fantastic. Always making good stuff. Always something in the works. So please interact with those videos. We get to make more.
Absolutely. Keep an eye on our YouTube page. Keep an
Long
eye on
shot is
our,
so broken.
Instagram. I know that those videos
So
are posted
broken.
in both of those
Promo
spaces in some time. What, the promo code one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, we're just reading your chats.
I'm having fun.
I might have
see
to
you.
take long
You're
shot to
delightful.
rank 3.
You can
He is
hang out
broken.
here with us on twitch.tv/kabam so we can see your comments like Sammy Bojami, like Heavy Metal Sasquatch. What's up, buddy? Like Black Adams here. Scotta9029, of course. Welcome on in, everybody. Good to have you. Okay, last month of the year, allegedly. We've got December rocking up. Let's take a look. Again, of course, last year, we tried to convince everybody that Santa was coming.
We did.
Because, and I had to look it up, Santa is officially a mutant.
He's
He
an
is
Omega.
officially a
Omega.
mutant. I can't believe you had to
He's a
look that up,
very
Jax. I'm
powerful
embarrassed.
mutant.
Yeah.
So if you guys guess this one, I will be shocked to the point of concerned. I'll say that much for this one. It's a one champion month. We do go on vacation in December. We do have some other surprises in you, but one brand new champion coming out that month. This color palette is beautiful and wonderful. I will let you know a little secret. There is no apostrophe in the title. I did take a little liberty on this anagram. So that's very important. But yeah, this one, big exciting month. This is if you are a skip dialogue person, which don't. But if you are, I get it. There's so much time in the world. This is an important month narratively for stuff. I'm just going to say that. It's if you're going to read one month, all of
I'm
them,
going to
but
go
also
back
December.
to doing one day of story
that's gonna
time
be
just
cool.
for this guy right here.
I'm
That'll
excited for
be
this.
the
I've
one
seen,
day a month I
obviously,
stream.
today's
I'll
the last
do
day, but
story
I've seen
time
the plans
just for this.
for the rest of the year.
Mr. Principal
I'm excited
Creative
for what you
Writer.
guys have to look forward to come December. From this character's perspective, the one that we're
Did you
discussing
miss me
right
yet?
here.
Did you
But,
leave? Did you
beyond
actually
that, I
leave?
know
No, you didn't.
Previously in December, there's some pain points, right? The holiday season, and people want time off, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The game team's working really hard to basically
She does
set
that
you all
same
up,
thing where I just
to have
like
a
totally
good
melt people.
end to the year.
I have her as a 6-star, not a 7 though.
Tingled, classic. That's a classic.
Who
Yesterday-
amongst us
yesterday-
has not sloth tingled?
It's a great
really,
point.
when you think about
It's
it.
a
Yesterday
really
definitely
good
felt like
point.
Friday. Agreed.
Are there any other narrative beats that we want to share? We got a class here. Did we already do it? I'll be honest, I was distracted by chat.
You know what? Nah.
That's all you get.
Yeah, I've decided not. I have it on the sheet here. I could read it. I'm not gonna.
That's all you get. Can I read it?
Yeah, sure. Okay, now wait, hold it close. They'll zoom in on the reflection on your eyes.
Perfect. Good
And
luck.
Good.
All right, and that wraps up our narrative roadmap. Again,
Yeah.
I love these types of conversations because of the theory crafting that you guys come up with. We call you summoners, not dummoners. We know you're smart, and we sit there and we collectively, internally say, "Wow, they got most of these right."
Yeah, no, they're very good at it.
There's some content creators out there as well that like very dedicated to predictions on champs.
I
for
love
each
the
month and
Wolverine
keeping their
Pez I
scorecard
see in the
throughout
background
year,
on the
which is
left.
super fun. So it's all out there for you if you're looking for it. Jax is the one, of course, most
I left
prolific
chat
in
for
my
20
mind.
minutes,
Comes
Jesus.
straight to the front
Very
there, chatting about it. So Tyler,
It doesn't
anything
tell me
else,
when people
you want
leave.
to add about the narrative
paying
roadmap
attention to
stuff
this.
specifically?
It was so every year. It's so much fun to be doing these things for you. It is a genuine blessing to be able to go through, make these stories, have you guys figure stuff out,
All right,
and have a good time
Tyler.
with it. I was told I can have a little second of soapbox here. That's important because again,
Wait, who told you?
oh me, I was told in that no one stopped me in rehearsal.
Go ahead.
I
can't believe they rehearsed
We're talking now.
these.
You and I. We're talking. You are most important right now. You know who you are. You're great. Remember when you're out there making stuff, there's people behind it. Everything you make, everything you see in this game is because a person was working real hard to put it in there, knowing that someone else was going to enjoy it. So when you see content in the world, not just us, all over, maybe you have a favorite streamer you want to stay subscribed to and watch their content doing stuff, comment, a heart, a thumbs up, a like, do stuff. We're out here reading it. There's people's jobs that are reading your comments and doing stuff, and it's the internet. People get negative, people get positive. The positive stuff really helps. It gets us through our day. We love it. We share it.
I can't believe I just died right there. Whoops.
Maybe it's in our performance
Fuck that
reviews.
up.
It's really nice to be out there, and that's my message. It's just a little extra positivity in the world towards the stuff you like. It also, and this is fun, tricks the algorithm into giving you more of that, because the algorithm doesn't know if you like it or don't. If you type in cringe on something, it still thinks you like it. It don't know.
Engagement.
Yeah.
More. Serotonin, everybody.
Yeah. And I am proudly cringe. I'm living my best life on my terms. If you don't like it, that's self-selection. You can leave. I don't care.
I love this
I
guy's.
like me.
This guy's motto is great.
I'm allowed.
All right.
It's good times.
Before we let you go, I want to bring in a question here from Lord Parker, 1999, who says, question for Tyler.
Yo.
Who or what inspired you to become a narrative guy? It's something I've always been interested in personally.
Douglas Adams. You can tell by looking at me like this guy likes Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Sure.
It was one of the earliest full novels I ever read, and his way of describing stuff without describing it, referring to a ship floating in the air the exact same way a brick doesn't. Stuff like that. It's a great description. And that really got it into me, and then I've always been supported and grouped up with a lot of really great people in my life who have gotten me telling stories and doing enough. Dungeons and Dragons helps you tell stories.
Oh,
it's
man.
so good.
It's so good.
So I would say just
140%
reading weird fiction
chance
and
to
knowing
miss,
that, like,
and
there's
I
no
get hit.
rules. You can tell a story how you want on
Love
your
that.
terms, and that got me into it. And
Cool.
I've been doing it my whole life, and now I'm a very old man still doing it.
Don't barely have any grays, bro.
Don't look a day over 25.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, everybody, please blow up the chat and show some appreciation to Tyler. Tyler, thank you so much
Thank you,
for
Jax.
joining
It's been
us
a pleasure
on
being
this
here.
stream.
As always, make sure to like and subscribe. You can do that anytime you want. It's good times. We can even pop up a Chiron later, I'm sure. But yeah, it's been a great. Everyone, give it up for Jax. Jax, everybody! Yay! I'm gonna go sit in the corner. I'll actually just be off screen the whole time. Just know that.
You're not
I just
going
want you
far.
to know that. No, there's no way out.
Perfect.
All right, bye.
Well, not bye, everyone. Everyone say bye to Tyler. Thank you again, buddy. I appreciate you. All right, gang.
Guys, love
if
how
you
that
are
game just
here
froze
and you're
up.
looking for
Jesus
free
Christ.
stuff,
That's
great news. Hang out 20, 25 minutes from now. We're going
Man, I
to
don't
get
even
you
wanna play this
info
game anymore.
about that free stuff.
I'm about to win the game,
But
and
for
I go
now,
to trigger my striker, and the game
gonna chat.
freezes
Hold
for
on,
a
does this
second
work?
and a half and destroys the win.
Nice.
It's literally
All right,
unbelievable.
everybody. This is going to be a very interesting part of the show, especially if this is your first time here.
For fuck's
If
sake.
you have no idea who I am, my name is Jax. I've been a community manager here for a little over 2 years.
Just 2
Today
years. Yeah, you're already
is
leaving.
my last day.
Wow.
I have to say that this is not. It's not going to be easy for me to discuss, but I want to keep it as positive as I possibly can. There are a ton of incredibly positive memories that I have here with all of you. And as I kind of reflected back on all of these moments, the number one takeaway that I found is that at the heart of all of my favorite moments in this job, and I've been so fortunate to have such a fun job, at the heart, at the very core of all of those moments, you, summoners, were involved. When you start a new role, when you start in games, when you start with an established community that's already been around for 7 years, there's no guarantee that you're welcomed with open arms. I could have come on, I could have been completely despised, I could have been laughed into the silence and the shadows and disappeared. I want to thank you all for welcoming me, for encouraging me. I was very honest with you from the beginning that I was learning the game and trying to catch up. And you all were very supportive and shared a lot of wins with me when I hit Thronebreaker, when I hit Paragon, opening my first 7-star crystal on stream with you all. It's been very, very important to me. Now, as I kind of venture to share some of my favorite moments, bear with me. It's going to be probably another a few minutes here. I think it's really important that we can have this moment together. On my way out, it's going to be tough. But I hope you guys can bear with me, and then we'll make sure you guys get free stuff at the end. And we are going to be introducing you to your new community manager next as well. Now, for a moment of like relative self-indulgence here, these are my favorite moments with you. If you have a favorite moment with me, with the community team, with Mike, any of those sorts of things on my way out, I would love you to let me know. If you want to tag me in chat right now, tag @KabamTwitchyD. We got TwitchyD who's agreed to compile all of those and make sure that I get to read them later. Maybe we'll pick a few to read and share on a stream together. But yes, this is a game. Yes, this is fun. Yes, this is a job for me. But it's always been a lot more than that for me. I'm very emotionally invested in the relationship that we've cultivated here. And I hope that you all know that. So to all of you summoners watching, being here in and out over the last 2 years of my career here, I really appreciate you. And I hope that you know that deep down in your core. I want that to be your takeaway from me. I want your other takeaway to be, this is not the end. We are going to see each other, and this game is going to continue on because of the passion and dedication and hard work of the game team working behind it. So before I dive into this, I also want to shout out everybody on the game team. It's been a massive goal of mine in the time that I've created these live streams to bring on members from the game team to speak and take credit for their own incredible work. They work so hard under an immense amount of pressure from all directions to create excellence here. And it's absolutely fantastic that they're able to do so on such a fast rate, so consistently, and they care. They care so much about the work that they do. So, summoners, please give them your respect, if not admiration.
It's going to be Dave Dalton, and we're all going to be disappointed.
Hard to create something that brings so much fun and so much enjoyment to so many people. The world is a dark and sometimes garbage place, and I've been so fortunate to bring a little bit of light to that off of the hard work and dedication that these people bring forward to give you that level of enjoyment, that level of escapism, that level of fun. So to the game team, I am your biggest fan, and I hope that you all know that. I'm going to share a few of my favorite moments now. Please hang out and chat. I appreciate you guys. The chat's flying by. I love to see all the engagement here. That's why we do this. That's why we created this Twitch channel. But I want to dive in here a little bit. The first one on my list here is New York Comic-Con. New York Comic-Con last year, I was able to hop on stage with a couple of my colleagues to bring Chioth to light for the first time and to talk about Battle Realm Brawl coming to the contest. It was an incredible moment. Shout out to Josh Soleil, the host of that stage activation as well. It was cool. I was super nervous, as much as I spend so much time presenting and being in front of a crowd. Bringing everyone together and showing this off on stage was a new moment for me, but being on stage at New York Comic-Con was so fun. And what made it even better, for me, we gave out a few of the Chioth comics, but as soon as I got off stage, a handful of summoners approached me and they're like, hey, like I'm in the community, I recognize you, thank you for being here, for doing this. And that was my first interaction with any of their summoners in person. Again, we talk about the golden days before the pandemic where we were all able to interact with each other. And I heard so many stories, but I was never able to do it. So this was my first opportunity. So thank you all. If you were some of those people that approached me at that con, that was incredible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. From there, we move on to Battle Realm Brawl. Another opportunity to hang out with summoners in person, again, for a first time in a very meaningful way. We had an esports competition live on stage in Vancouver. We brought everyone, our top 8 players from around the world to compete on stage, and it was so cool.
Quietest I've been on stream ever.
It was so cool to see so many teams working together, game team, marketing team, content creation team, the summoners coming to stand and hang out in the audience, the content creators that I got to meet along the way. Thank you for allowing me that opportunity to be in front of you all and bringing you some of the most awesome in-person competition. And shout out to the champ FinTech. I don't know what my hair was doing that day, but that was a moment. Because again, as much as the competition itself was really exciting, the moments after where we were all able to hang out together and show off some of the new exciting things coming to the contest. We brought people into the studio and stuff as well. That was absolutely incredible. If you came to that event, you know how fun that was. I had such a blast. I hope you all did as well. And I look forward to being able to see you guys again at some point down the road. Last year we did 9 days of giveaways, which was an insane
why do you want me to rewind the live
concept.
stream? I don't
We were
think
like,
I
hey,
can.
what if we did
Not
9
on Twitch. It's not on YouTube.
streams and 9 business
On-
days, and we created weird ideas every step
can
of the
do that on
way.
YouTube.
And
I don't
Mike and
think
I
I can
had
do that
this
on
moment
Twitch.
with an impromptu dance party where someone connected to this Bluetooth speaker, and to this day, we have still never figured out who did it. But like really intense dance music came on, completely unexpected.
My face was on it again.
This was like day 8 in a row of me being up at like 6:30 a.m. to get to the
They're
studio.
still
to put on
using
these
that.
streams,
That's from
just giving
2019
away stuff,
Comic-Con.
having a good time.
My
It was
face
chaos.
was on there.
It was absolutely nuts. Another big moment from that one was our T-shirt unboxing. Myself and Mike spent, I think, $108 to get 12 mystery
so
T-shirts, and we just sat and unboxed them
still
on
got
stream.
me.
And
Let's
it was
go!
super fun. This was the first one that I opened up, which turned out to be All-Star Dad, which I still have somewhere over here, which was just silly and super fun. But like
They
to
need me
see
for
the
hype
engagement
videos,
and
what can
people
I
blowing
say?
up in chat over this was so fun. There was also a moment where I called my mother. For some reason,
If
we
you
always end up
look,
talking about the socks
Seaton
that
and
I'm wearing
Panda
on
Man
these
Peter right
streams,
behind
and
me
people were like, "Where'd you get
in that
those?" So
screenshot,
it
Minnow.
was a gift from my mother, so I called her, and she told me later that she was in the middle of a nap when I called and woke her up. So that was a super strange moment as well. From there, some of my other favorite moments, being able to reveal the winners of Summoner's Choice twice. That's our first studio. We brought in Aiden. Of course, this is when Gladiator won. These were just fun hype
You're
moments
literally
that we were
featured.
able
Dude,
to
I didn't
share
see any of
with
this.
the
This
community.
didn't update yet. There's
I
all the chat.
appreciate
That
you
is
all.
funny,
We
isn't
had
it?
confetti poppers that only kind of worked, and I assure you that that confetti stayed in that room, and we just
Gotta
left.
love
We
it.
left
Gotta
that
love
office.
it
We
when
never
my
cleaned it
face
up.
is on stuff.
Of course, we had our second one.
I guess
in
I
this
can. I can
studio,
rewind
a
my
little
live
while
stream and
after
see it.
that, and it's just such a fun way. That whole campaign is bringing everyone together.
It's funny that they labeled a
and
clip from
getting
2019
hype
for the
about
Battle
future
Realm Brawl.
of the
I wasn't even
contest,
there.
and those are some of my favorite moments. Shout out to Sagwa, rocking us all rocking mustaches that day. So that was a ton of fun as well. When I started here, I did a little content
Dude, here's
creator
what's
circuit, and
great
hopped
is
in
like
and
I
was
love that they
featured on a
used that
handful
clip
of
out of
people's,
context.
live streams,
It's so funny.
and podcasts and things like that, and just being able to connect with you all through their content and getting to know the content
long
creators a
ago
little
was
bit
that? I
more.
didn't see
The
it.
content creators have provided such a wonderful experience for me. So shout out to all of you. Thank you very much for all of that. From there, the games. Bringing these live streams together was so fun, but playing games with you all was where it was all at for me. Summoner Squabble was an insane proposition of let's just play games together. Let's bring everyone into a room and create a game based on their answers. So this was so fun to bring Callie and Jorge on there and to talk things.
I love that Marvel Zombies t-shirt. I need that, the Wolverine one.
Minds of our summoners, which is so fun as well. So thank you guys for engaging and coming and hanging out. We honestly expected the numbers to drop in that, the viewership numbers, and they didn't. So thank you for coming to hang out. That was a fun one as well. Another shout out to Jorge for the big W there, getting you guys some consumables, and to Callie for coming and hanging out and lending me that jacket. We played many other games here, of course, as well. Guess a Champ, which was just a ridiculous proposition. Hanging out and trying to get my mother to talk about Marvel characters. We've played 20 Questions, inspired by Game Scoop on IGN. We've played, again, Summoner Squabble was inspired by Kind of Funny Games and their kind of feudy, they call it. We did a ton of stuff, and playing those games with you guys was always so much fun. Bear with me, we're getting close to the end of this list here, and we'll make sure to get you guys your giveaway and have you guys meet your new.
I didn't even see where I was on it.
Community manager as well. Spider-Punk was another fun one that I wanted to shout out because Spider-Punk was something that I yelled about for a long time before we knew that Spider-Punk was actually coming to the contest. And then when we did, I just didn't change anything. I just kept yelling about it. And then eventually we revealed it. And then it's kind of just a moment of like,
if there's 8 people in BG1, we'll have it done.
They did their jobs and they did them well. And Spider-Punk remains one of the coolest champions in the contest. But that was always fun to yell about. The first ever 7-star, if you guys will remember back when we just started, we gave away the first ever 7-star on a stream, and it was a big old silly goof 'em up. We did eventually give away the first ever 7-star, but we did this first, and we showed off a reel of just 7-star Groots. And we claimed that the first ever one that we gave away was a 7-star Groot. We drew the winner. We talked about it, and they knew
I'll post it on Twitter, Minnow. It'll be fun. We'll have fun with that clip.
They didn't get
That'll get people to come to the channel right there.
We didn't even have the 7-star.
My 1 second of let's go!
And then we cut back, and I don't know what happened here.
Back in 2019 when I still had a little vigor and
chutzpah. There was an eye patch and a mustache involved. I don't know why I didn't just grow a mustache. That was weird. But that was a very fun moment. Later, of course, we gave away
I gotta finish these AQ fights, dude. I can't be live past 1 o'clock.
So
I got stuff to do today before I go to work.
These
I gotta work at 4.
monumental milestones with you, summoners, in the community, and being able to be a part of those is such a meaningful thing for me. So I'm going to miss all of this. Again, as we kind of wrap up here a little bit as well, the creation of Twitch was something that I worked really hard for, and I'm very proud of everybody who's worked on it along the way. We are sitting, we crossed 53,000 followers today, and that number is insane. I want you guys to take a second and acknowledge just how many of you are tuning in from all over the world. You guys are a fantastic community, and I've seen you at your best, and I want you to take that and run with it. Just keep being excellent, and I will be here at some point, not here, but I will be checking in on you guys, of course. We also launched a Discord earlier this year that had over 32,000 people in it right now. If you want to, head over to discord.gg/Marvel.
That just shows you that how much of the people that play this game and spend money on it aren't involved in the actual community. That there's only 32,000 people on the Discord, and this game, you know, has millions of dollars in revenue. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people do not follow the community or are part of it.
Those are the most important, impactful
like a
things
vast
to me.
majority of the
again,
of
the world can be a scary place, but a community such as this brings a lot of real positivity to it in a very necessary way. So keep being excellent, summoners, genuinely. I'm not disappearing off the face of the earth. I am moving on to a new opportunity for myself that I'm very much looking forward to. I'm not going to discuss it too much here. That just doesn't feel right to me. But if you do want to keep up with me, again, I'm not disappearing. You can find me on social medias or on Twitch. I'm Flannel Jax across most of these platforms. Come and hang out. On Twitch, I'm there 3-4 times a week usually. I don't play MCOC because I'm not very good at it. That's not true. I got pretty good at it, if we're being honest. But come and hang out anytime. If you let me know that you're a summoner, I'm going to be very excited to see you. If you see me at conventions in the future, don't be shy. Come and let me know. I am a bit of an introvert, so just come to me and let me know that you're a summoner, and I'm going to be very excited to see you all.
No passion. No,
gang,
not
again,
there's
I
none
cannot
left.
Express this enough.
It's all gone,
I have
Billy.
So much gratitude for each and every one of you for being here, for being supportive, all of it. Keep being excellent. Keep being great to each other. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And game team, thank you. And of course, everybody who's helped create these things, these streams, these videos, all of this, working behind the scenes with not enough praise. I appreciate you as well. James and Fenton in this room, you guys have been rocks through this whole live stream process. James, you've worked very hard. We're sitting there behind the board right now.
Look at all that that goes into it. Oh, there's Dave. There's the spoiler. We knew it was Dave.
So,
Dave is in the corner.
You've done a fantastic job keeping these streams going.
We knew it.
Sure.
We knew it.
Thank you to everybody who, because this is a team. This is a team effort. Nobody gets anywhere alone in this world. So thank you
Everybody
for
saw
bringing
Dave.
everyone together. Now we are going to bring on your new community manager.
Yep.
Please welcome to the show for the first time, but back to public view, your new community manager. We've got Kabam Dork here. Hop on in here, sir.
Oh, God, they call him Kabam Dork.
Welcome.
Wow, that's...
Everybody, please say hello to Dorky Diggity Dave, a.k.a. Kabam Dork, a.k.a. Dave. How you doing? Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you very much. I saw the little spoiler there. I had heads down, and I looked back up, and I was like, hey, I'm here. But I'm also here at the same time.
He's there, exactly.
Yeah, to be here with you.
Yeah, it's great to have you. Of course, we really wanted the takeaway from my departure to be, we are not leaving you alone. We are making sure that you are taken care of. So Dave will be a familiar face.
What happened to Dave's new game?
Dave was a content creator, was hired on by Kabam to do educational content for MCOC years ago, and then has been in the company since. How are you feeling making the jump back to MCOC here?
Well, I do like the fact that you are not alone. In fact, I am here with you. And so
that's a Michael Jackson song. Come on, Dave.
But I'm happy to fill in the gaps and just kind of hoping that I can fit in those massive shoes that you've left here.
I appreciate it, and I think you're going to do a great job. Of course, Dave's been here in some capacity, working internally, working very, very hard as well. I expect all of you summoners. I know the excellence with which you can carry
wake
yourself.
up in the morning. I'm
Please be patient
excellence.
as we transition here. It is a transitional phase. Dave is very well equipped, but at the same time,
this
game is massive, and there is a lot to learn and a lot to pick up. Dave, what are you looking forward to here, getting back to hanging out with the summoners?
Oh man, when I left at Thronebreaker, right? And then I opened the game and I was like, what is this? I played like one Battlegrounds like a year and a half ago. All right, and we won't talk about that, how that went. But hey, you know what? I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna jump back in there. I see there's a lot of new modes, a lot of new stuff, and a lot of chatter. There's an entire Discord. The forums are full, everything is full, and so I'm just looking forward to getting back and getting to know everybody and talking with everybody and just, sharing a few yo-yo-yos and a few hippos,
Yeah, absolutely. So again, Dave, I imagine will not be fully alone. We'll have some support from other people as well. I'm sure more of that information will come to light over time here. So again, please be kind, please be welcoming, please be accepting and encouraging of our community team here. As my parting wish to you, please just keep being excellent and be patient through transition.
Be excellent to
Dave,
each other.
Yeah, you can share your first piece of news with
Billy,
people.
no way. Big Blue is loving his life and has a girlfriend. He's never coming back.
Now, we put this information out there because this is not necessarily a grand reveal, but it's something that we should discuss while we have everyone here as well.
Okay, well, before I put the spin on that, I will talk about Pinwheel. Make sure you say hello to Pinwheel in the Discord. That's the positive spin on that. So there is that. But yes, of course, now that we are extending this Pinwheel pun. We're getting back to it. It's the whole point about extension. I love extensions. And it looks like our Sinister sideshow is being extended all the way until July 8th.
So until Monday, and I'll say that some of the motivation behind this is some of the summoners were caught off guard with certain deals disappearing after 48 hours.
Yep.
So realistically, the foundation of this change was to kind of make nice for those people. Some of those things are going to be reactivated. Those additional information is online on the forums, on the Discord right now as well. So as a result of extending the window to those people, it only made sense to extend everything until Monday.
Yeah, I think that's a great change, and it gives you more time to jump on in, grab those deals, grab those offers. I mean, I did, and you know what? Actually, I did, and I did it with the help of the community, because I came back in and I was like, okay, not really sure what to do with some of this stuff. Just some of the things weren't as relevant as it used to be, and they all came in. It was a really great community effort to move my account forward a little bit more towards Valiant and a little less of the Thronebreaker. But I am very much sitting in the Thronebreaker space right now.
Nice. And again, just be honest with the people, and that's what you're doing. That's great. Again, you all welcomed me in when I had a 0 account and helped me grow and develop it, and were very encouraging. So Dave's catching up. Lots to learn. Be supportive. Be encouraging. You guys are going to be great together. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. You're going to be great here. Again, community, you have a lot to look forward to. some of the conversations I've had in the last 24 hours revolved around reminding you all that while I am gone, you have other people here on the community team, but this does not reflect the future of this game. The future of this game is bright. Talking to the game team and understanding their levels of
Gerald,
passion,
what's up, buddy?
engagement, their levels of dedication, those are smart, caring people, and seeing what they have planned for you all, this game has a lot to look forward to. I hope you all are excited.
Not excited.
Dave, is there anything that stands out as the number one thing you're most excited to do here?
Yeah, read the chat. The chat is incredible. Yeah, I mean, I was distracted by the big Dave. They buffed Groot, but I didn't see who said it. But that was actually really exciting. It got moved off the screen as soon as it happened. But
they didn't buff Groot, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're lying to you.
Oh, okay, great. Well, I'm gonna open up the game and I'm gonna find that out for myself.
Yeah. If people were to, because you already have a wealth of content for yourself, if they wanted to catch up and familiarize themselves with who you are, the type of content that you create, where could they find more from you?
You can go onto YouTube. You can go onto Facebook, X. They're all under Dork Lessons, all one word, and check that out. Take a lesson and learn it all.
Yeah, highly recommend. Again, very educational, very informative content with a fantastic dash of personality in there as well. It's how you got brought on to do
that wasn't
stuff.
tagline. The tagline was, take a lesson, learn it all, but it's learn all up till Thronebreaker.
Sure.
And then after that, you'll learn all that.
Yeah, I mean, inevitably, the information is dated, but that's not why I'm sending them there. They already have that information.
I wondered the same
I'm sending
thing,
them there
or
so
if
they
they
get an
just
understanding of who you are,
restructured.
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
There we go.
If it was
all right, is there
probably
anything
they had
else
to
you want
scramble when
add
Jax
or
decided to
say?
leave,
You can
Billy.
address the
He
community
probably
directly
decided to
right
leave
now, or
quickly,
we can
and
address
then
some stuff.
they knew Dave
I mean,
would
we're
be an
still gonna
easy
do that as
transition,
well,
so
but
they
we can
maybe
do-
put
we can
somebody
do- yeah,
else
we can
on
still
King
put-
Look,
Arthur.
I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to do great things with the community and hear everybody
He's
out
spending
and
a
see
gang of
just
money
like how we can
playing-
keep moving this forward.
He's gonna get
We got
30,000
10 years
views
up and
playing old
coming,
content,
and we're
that's
gonna
for
keep
sure.
going. We're gonna keep on moving, and I'm excited to be here and be a part of that. And again, I can only hope to fill at least a fraction of the space that you've left here. So I know everyone's gonna miss you. The chat was already going nuts, and you've been great. Like, I mean, the outpouring is incredible to watch.
Yeah, it's definitely been an emotional ride today, the last 48, the last 25 technically, but thank you all. I hope that you know I am excited for what comes next. It is with a heavy heart that I leave. Definitely a bittersweet moment. I'm going to absolutely miss everybody and all of the work, the fun, the memories that I have here. Those are going to be hard to walk away from. So I hope that you guys understand that as well. All right. As a parting gift,
Give us the codes.
Give us the
Give
codes.
us the codes.
Give us the codes. So when I said, hey everybody, I'm leaving, I said it on Discord, I said it on forums yesterday, an overwhelming amount of people were like, I want compensation. On your way out, give me stuff. And I thought, wow, never change. So I have prepared this parting gift for you all right? Now, this is going to be delayed. You are going to be able to collect this on Monday. And there's an important reason for that that's kind of shifted given the events of the last 24 hours, but it's still an important one. You are going to use a promo code. You are going to be able to pick that up on Monday at 11 a.m. on our social media accounts, okay? The reason for that being the web store, historically, and you all know this, the web store can break. And with a very important sale happening right now, we don't want to break it. Now, since the store has been extended till Monday, I don't know, you're going to get it on Monday, all right? So go check out our channels. We're going to give you the code, but I'm going to show you what we're giving you right now, all right? Those of you that have spent any time on the forums will know that Guardian has always been my profile photo.
How Canadian of you?
It's just Canadiana. You know what I mean? It's just a representation of Canada. I'll be honest, I've never played it as Guardian. He's never been a part of my roster. But I saw Canada on my first day. Mike said, hey, what do you want? Who do you want to be? And I said, Canada, Mr. Canada, please. So On my way out the door, come back on Monday and collect your code. We are giving away.
Wow.
I forgot to adjust the slide. A 7-star.
They're giving away a
Guardian
7-star?
to all
Damn.
Paragon Plus players. We are giving away a 6-star Guardian from Proven to Thronebreaker. And if you are Challenger to Contender, we still want to make sure.
Damn,
that you
7-star
get
on a
something
Monday.
Excellent as I leave you
After
all.
4th of
So
July,
we're
we
giving
get a
you
Canadian
3-star
superstar.
Guardian
That's pretty
as
awesome,
well.
dude.
So please keep an eye out on the social.
That's
media
not a bad
accounts
7-star
on
either.
Monday at 11 a.m.
I'm gonna have him
Pacific
duped.
Time. Say hey to Jorge.
Oh, no, I
Again,
won't.
You guys know him from
I have him
Summoner
as a
Squabble.
7-star on
He's
my
running
backup
those
account, but
accounts,
I'm not
so say
Paragon
thanks
yet.
to him for posting that information.
I'm not
for
gonna
you
get
when
Paragon
we
over the
get
weekend
there.
either. No, thank you.
Again, I just wanted to make sure I left with some fireworks and wanted to give you guys something nice. Shout out to John on the game team, to Clark, to Kim, to Regent, to Zach, to putting all of this stuff together and making it so that we could do this very fun, very cool thing for you all. So yeah, come back on Monday, everybody. And if you're like Thronebreaker sitting on the cusp, you got a few days to go get yourself a 7-star. Go get Paragon right now.
Listen to Jack's pushing
So
Paragon.
that's an exciting thing. Again, the Sinister Sentinel Sideshow sale.
Goes on for another couple days.
That's available through July 8th now, is that right?
Well, if you add summer into it, it's a whole other thing.
So we theorized when we announced this for the first time that perhaps the person who titled it wanted to do so just because they knew that I would have to say it live on air a bunch of times. Hey, Tyler, why is it called that?
So that you'd have to say it on air a lot of times, and
Yeah.
I'm evil.
Yeah.
Summoner
I did it
Sinister
to bother you.
slideshow.
Yeah, so that's
sometimes
fun.
if you ever see a name and you're like, it feels like they did this just to make content creators upset. Yeah, kind of. It's fun for me.
So that's very exciting. And again, go check out those deals before they come and
Well,
go.
let's get at least one attempt. One big full attempt with the summer.
What? But that's not the title.
Sinister Sentinel Sideshow Summer Sale.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
You got it. No, I don't need to. I don't go here.
He said, I don't
so
go
again,
here. I
your
don't go
giveaway,
here.
It's there for you. Check it out on the socials on Monday, everybody. We're going to wrap up the show now. For the last time from me, anyways. A big thank you to everybody. Anybody along my journey who's helped me in any way, to those of you currently here, to those of you who've come and gone. A shout out to Mike, who developed me, mentored me, made me the community manager that I am. A shout out to Rob, who helped start and grow and build these streams. Thank you to everybody, past, present, and now future, who have worked very hard to make this summoner space, this community, a fantastic one for everybody. It is with a heavy heart that I walk away from you all. But again, stay in touch. You have access to me on socials and things. Come in and hang out on my Twitch as well. I'll be excited to see you guys. I don't know. I think I'm just rambling to avoid saying goodbye for the last time. But thank you to everybody who helped make this show possible. Thank you, Tyler, for coming back. Thank you, Dave, for joining us on the show and for picking up the baton on this one as well. You guys are all in great hands here. We would never leave you alone. I would never let that happen. Thank you to James, again, working really hard behind the scenes to make this show happen, filling in the shoes here. Also, Spain's up 1-0, I saw in chat. So shout out to Finton, mostly just hanging out and keeping the mood light. What'd you have for breakfast? Banana, of course, and a croissant. Again, everybody, top to bottom. I'm sure I've forgotten people. Jorge, Sarah, Hellcat, everybody. Shout out to our partners on the Marvel side as well. You guys have been fantastic. I'm sure I'm not going to be able to say goodbye and thank you to everybody, but from the bottom of my heart, anyone who has helped me along this journey, who's been a part of it in any way, I have a unbelievable amount of gratitude to you all. Your next live stream's when?
We're looking in August, and we will update on socials when that is locked in.
Tentatively planned right now for August 2nd. You will have more information. Follow the community and social spaces for all of that.
That's right.
Summoners, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And for the last time, my name is Jax. Have fun and play nice, everyone.
Well, now that you're back, Larry, the stream is over, and you can move an AQ. Lovely. Lovely. Give him the gun. Bang. Is the camera going to show up? What's up, guys? Hey, good morning. Oh, it's my breakfast of champions. This is how my day begins. Leroy gets me up at 7, and then I'm playing games till 11. It's my breakfast of champions. What's up, gang? I am working an experiential marketing tour. Yo, Tim, you popped up right as I went to my intermission screen that has your logo on it. Mr. Mustachio in the building. Mr. Mustachio, TVArtworks.com. I have a code. I think it's FLUR 2024. It's in the description of the video. You can get 20% off. TVArtworks.com. Hey, but no, check it out. So I been working a marketing tour, and I also work in a restaurant downtown. Yeah, dude, I just like turned the screen over from watching the live stream. But gang, yeah, so busy on the road, traveling. I don't enjoy playing Marvel Contest of Champions that much. I get in, I move an AQ. We still try to get the alliance going. We had to let a lot of people go because a lot of people wanted to push, and having to babysit grown men is annoying. I am blind now. It's very interesting. So my eyesight has gotten progressively worse over the last year, and I have to wear glasses all the time. The joys of being in your 40s. And also, I'm not a bougie girl, but it's my birthday month, bitches. So, yeah, 3 weeks from today, I will turn 43 years old. Woot woot. And my family, Laura and her husband, and little Chloe will be here. And we're going to have a good, they're here for about 6 days, so we're going to have fun while they're here. But I'm currently home until the 17th. I don't fly out until the 17th. Dude, Chew, what's up, bro? Hey, man, extra SIGs, it's still cool. You can't look a gift horse in the mouth getting a free 7-star. It's good, right? So bye-bye to that Kabam Jax. Wait, to that Jax guy. Yeah. I'm excited about it. I think it's let's see actually. For the main account, oh, you can't see it. We're not on the right screen. I mean, you came in. I couldn't do it the other night cuz I was just typing, but yeah, gang, you know, I'm still here. I'm still alive. We're dyeing the beard now. That's a different thing. I'm sick of looking like Santa Claus and a damn billy goat, so we dye the beard. It helps. Had a great 4th of July. Hope everybody had a 4th of July. Hey, finger check. Finger check. Finger check. I hope you all have your digits from the 4th of July. Everybody got them? 1, 2, 3? Yeah, you got them? All right, cool. There's nothing much to report. Leroy's great. I'm losing some weight and working hard, and I love who I work for. On both sides of the coin. Like, I love going into the restaurant. I don't want any responsibility there whatsoever. It is. I am actually joyful. Dude, Wolf, I need some, like, the ones that change so I can go out in the sun. I definitely need some of those. But yeah, dude. I love going into the restaurant because I'm just a server. I don't have any responsibility. But in the other job, I'm the damn boss. I got to drive the truck. I got to do production. I have to friggin' everything. So, you know, it's a nice change. And also, it's a lot of extra money because the main gig I'm on salary with, and so every time, now dye your beard to match. You look silly. No, dye my head to match. No, because it's not bad. It's not. It's still a little. It's still a little red up there, but this is always how it was, Debo. This was always lighter than here. Now I could use the same dye, but honest to goodness, if you look, I could go show you back at PAX East. It used to always be darker here than it was here. Hat's going back on though. It's honestly easier with my headphones to wear the hat. So yeah, gang, I don't have a very busy work month in regards to my main job. Yeah, but it only looks weird because you were so used to seeing it. Here, I'll show you. You're making me show you. Ow. Ooh. Ooh. I don't have any vision insurance, so I'm not there. I mean, you know what? No, I guess it was a little more red. Holy crap. PAX East. Here you guys go. The proof. When I was at PAX East, this is what I look like. Now, yes, the hair is a little blonde, but even in the summer, it's always a little blonde. So, no bullshit. This red that I dyed it is so spot on from when I went to PAX East. It's so spot on, bro. It's good. Now, I did dye the mustache and the soul patch. These are usually blonde, but I wanted to see what it looked like. And I don't give a shit. It doesn't. It looks natural. This is literally the color it used to come out of my face. Bro, Chew, I'm telling you, I couldn't believe it. When I bought this stuff and did it, I was like, this is what it is. But yeah, gang, we don't have to sit here and chit chat the whole time. I am gonna play a little bit. I'm gonna wrap up my EQ. I know, and that's what I'm saying. It was white 6 weeks ago, but anybody else is gonna see me from now on. Yeah, I'm going to wrap up AQ on the 3 accounts. I'll probably do like one thing at Thronebreaker, and I might open a couple crystals, but I'm going to be absolutely hard stopping before 1 o'clock because I've got stuff to do for the next 2 hours, and then at 3 o'clock I'm getting ready for work, and then I'm out of here. I'm going to get Leroy out and fed and the whole nine. God, Jesus, Lawrence. No, they're all half my age, bro. I have no desire to date at all, nor hit on any 20-somethings at the restaurant. It's a much easier life just living, making money, and enjoying myself, and thinking about some investment opportunities and paying everybody back that helped me in the 6 months that I was doing really shitty. So there's that. Weird shit happened in the Alliance in the last couple months. We're looking for like a whole battle group to pull into Weapon X Force. We're just doing it all. But yeah, dude, I'm still me. I'm still a little wacky. I'm still always gregarious. But let's see if this live scene still works. Let's go. Change that transition. Hey, look, it does work. It does work. Look at that. And I changed directions. You guys haven't seen the account in a long time. So 7-star wise, we got very lucky. Dude, Jasmine is her late 20s, but it's fine. Just get to be a part of the family now. Dude, why are you leaving, Larry? You're still in the Alliance. Are you really leaving us? So yeah, the Omega event was really good to me. I took Omega Red to rank 3. It was the only I had a mutant gem, and then what's funny, as soon as I took to Omega to rank 3, I pulled Storm out of a Paragon and duped her. Which as much as Omega is the choice, like I wish he was duped. So, you know, account-wise, we pulled Corvus during that event as well. Dude, pulled Longshot. Now, let me tell you what. I've just been playing with Longshot today. He's disgusting. I just got Captain Marvel yesterday out of the Magnetron or whatever crystal. Dude, hello, Lala. Did you really think you left, Larry? You're literally in our AQ. You thought you left? Oh, that's Colin. I saw you down there. You're right there. I hope you're not leaving. I can't lose anybody else. All right, let's go. Let's go use my 4 energy and get this done. The leave button's grayed out. Good. You're not allowed. There's no reason to leave. We're going to be back. We're going to be back. We're going to be back at full strength. This could be great. It's weird not having music on the stream. I'm so used to having music on the stream. So for the record, guys, it's just for today. This was not a planned thing. I was sitting on the John at 10:30 and was like, dude, I'm going to go hang out and watch this live stream with them. And so that's what we did. That's what we did. I got paid today. Woo, had a great 4th of July. Got paid today. Things are good. But yeah, what's going on with everybody else? Hi. Still me. I've already said my goodbyes. I think, did you though? Why are you leaving? Do you want to do more or less? I'm trying to figure it out. Everybody's leaving. Makes me sad. special didn't do jack shit. Nothing like evading too early. I noticed. And I asked, I was like, what are you doing? And then you didn't respond. Dude, Minnow got the clip of me saying, let's go. And it wasn't even the Battle Realm Brawl. I mean, maybe it was. No way. Yeah, it's so... Dude, it's so funny that I'm on the official little snippet. I need some... I mean, you're not leaving. There you go. Here, you want to see it? You guys really want to see it? Here's the monitor cap again. We'll switch back. Here's me. Here's me at 2019 Comic-Con saying, let's go, into the camera. Ready? Woo! That's funny. That's cool, Manny. I ebb and flow on the mobile games that I'm playing as well. I get it. Oh, man, you want to know what we should take a look at? Are these deals? Like, that's what we should take a look at. Playcontestofchampions.com. So I had a $50 gift card. I had a $50 Google Play gift card. Oh, shit, we're at 10% on my tablet. Up in Chicago. Nice, John. So I had a $50 gift card for Google Play for doing an interview with Scopely for their WWE Champions game. We did a half an hour like sit down, which was a lot of fun. So I purchased, what did I purchase? A $30. I purchased a $30 bundle because yeah, I wanted the Abyss Nexus selector. Still didn't get who I wanted. Did I really get a 6-star 3 to 4 gem and not realize it? Oh yeah, I sure did. Sweet. Sweet, I did get one of those. So yeah, so we bought one of those. Yeah, that is the footage from 2019. I know it's funny that they're still using it, but it's a cool send off. I love that I'm actually on a Marvel. I'm on a Marvel product, guys. That's kind of fucking cool. Even though there's no royalties or anything fun like that, it's still cool. If I were to spend any money, it'd probably be on this one. I need the T4 if I'm gonna rank 3 another champion. So I would probably spend $100. That'd be all I would. Now, really, these 150 would be ideal to spend. I just don't want to spend that, give them that kind of money ever again. With the T6 class selectors, those are huge also for your rank 3 7-stars. So ideally, spending 150 bucks here on the actual market would get 7,010 units, which is more than you get if you buy it on the actual one. I had more excitement than the entire Bam team. I do know how to turn it on, Wolf. I do know how to turn it on. Yeah. I pulled her as well, Manny. We'll look at my. I'm only at 10% on the tablet, and for some reason my little insignia thing doesn't charge it right now, so we're kind of screwed there. But this was it. This was just supposed to watch the live stream together. I didn't really have anything planned past that. But yeah, gang. I may or may not spend 100 or 50. I haven't decided. I'm glad they got extended. I was gonna have to decide that in the morning. So that's kind of cool. Sadly, on my baby account, I could spend the 3,000 units, but I don't want to spend all of those units on my baby account because spending the 3K units would, and Jesus, I've got an hour. That 4 to 5 gem would be huge on the baby account. Or I could, yeah, I would probably go for the 4 to 5 gem. So there you go. Let's do this for a second. I still play. I don't play that heavy anymore. So like I said, the Omega event was good to me. We got Omega. We got Corvus. If you guys haven't seen, that's who I'm going to be playing with in this path for a second as soon as I'm done with AQ, is Longshot. I pulled Hyperion and Captain Marvel out of the Magnetron crystals. There was footage of you guys back in the day at Dave & Buster's. Was there really? Oh, that's crazy, bro. I didn't even notice that. Billy, that's fun. But yeah, adding Guardian to the 7-star roster is going to be great since I don't have him. Happy about that. Let me get in here and finish this up. Wait, Onslaught isn't in the basic yet? I mean, he's in the featured. Oh, are you talking about 7 stars? I'm gonna have to look over that 7-star pool before I open up my 7s, because I'm close to 3, and then if I spend the $100, I'll have 4 of them to open. Debo, I don't know yet. Double check both maps. I gotta log in on the second account. I got a lot of stuff to do in the next half hour. I don't know yet. I just made you an officer. Figure it out. I mean, not gonna lie, guys. Wolverine shreds. He doesn't shred as much against Cosmic Ghost Rider, but sometimes I can get it done. Since he doesn't bleed. It's kind of a bummer. There we go. Yahtzee. I did not parry right there. I definitely swiped back. That was weird. How did that hit me? I was literally so far away and swiping back. What is going on? Oh my god. I'll take all my health back, thank you. You knob. Come on. How do you evade that? That's such shite. Sad, dude. What's up, Jalen, man? Good to see you, buddy. Light work! Light work! Two paths to cover there. Where is everybody? Oh, one of them's got to be me. I got to cover a path. Well, see, D-Rock usually goes wide left. I thought he went path 1 the whole way, and this time he took the short path, and that's usually what I take with my backup account. We got Larry, we got one person there. Who's back still? Just me? No, Colin and I are back. All right, cool. There's enough people. There's enough people to clear it. I just got to get on my backup account. Yeah, dude, I've been working so much. I work in the restaurant. I work a marketing job now again, and we're just I'm so busy, stat. I don't get to play Fortnite. I don't get to play COD. I really am not home enough to play any of them. And also, guys, I have so much to do today, and so many games to play that I know this wasn't a big long live stream, and I wanted to just see the Kabam Jacks thing. Crazy, we're getting a free 7-star. That's great. As you can see, tablets at 5%. It will not charge over here anymore. That's on my nerves. So there you go. Updated 7-star roster. Let's see. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36. Oh, I got 40? Is that how? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got 40. I have 47 stars now. With. Get out of here with that, Nemus. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. And what are we sitting on? Oh, yeah, I got 4 features ready to open. We're going to wait until we have at least 3 there. So we're going to wait until we get 45K. And then see if we get one of the deals. Rock and roll, guys. Hey, to everybody that stopped by. I should be back for a couple streams next week. We'll see. Real quick recap. Your new community manager, senior community manager, is Kabam Dork, Dorky Diggity Dave. Notice how I shock-jocked for it. The code is not live until Monday to get your 7-star free Guardian, and there you guys go. That's the recap of the live stream, and Kabam Jacks is moving on. Excited to see where he's going to be working, whether or not he's going to be working with Gabe over at his studio on that, Kinship game or something like that. But, hey, guys, thanks. I'm still alive. It's your boy, LaFleur. Oh, no. I wasn't ready. It's because I'm not in a voice channel. That's why. Damn. I messed it up.
Yeah.
There it was. It's your boy, LaFleur.
Yeah.
I'm just a nerdy, unemployed guy.
Not unemployed anymore, dudes. Contract employee. And I work at the restaurant. Y'all have a great one. May your coffee be hot and delicious. Your crystal pools be God tier. We'll see you again soon on the next live stream. Bye-bye for now.
Oh, it's my breakfast of champions. This is how my day begins. I'm just a nerdy, unemployed guy playing games on YouTube to get by. It's my breakfast of champions.